I'm back, everybody. This is going to be one that I've been talking about doing for a while. I tried doing it a couple times, something popped up and never could finish. Guns. Yes, guns. Big loud things that go boom and scare the shit out of so many people. I don't know where to start on this. There's just so much to say. Constitutionally, I have the right to bear arms. Period. It shouldn't go any further than that, but yet it does. So let's just say, if we want to start picking apart the Bill of Rights and the Second Amendment and all this other crap. So, if you want to take away my guns, then how about every time that you want to say something, even if it's good morning to your wife, you must send me a written request in order to say that to your wife. And in this request must have exact time, exact date, and exactly who is going to be there to hear you say what you were going to say. And I can either approve or deny that request. And if it does get denied, you cannot say it. And if you do, then you go to federal pen. I don't know what other way to say that. People are like, oh well, guns aren't killing all these people and blah blah blah. Yeah, okay, let's go into the AR-15, since everybody's so freaking scared of the damn AR-15. First of all, if us as civilians can't have AR-15s, then why can our police departments have AR-15s? How can the people protecting the White House have AR-15s? President's security guards and all, how can they all have AR-15s? You, the people who want to take them away, already made the argument that they're not meant for self-defense. They're not self-defense weapons. Then, well, how come they're being used to defend themselves or other people? You know, I want to say that these weapons are the causes for all of these mass shootings and all these schools and everything else. Somebody who sits at home and practices unloading and loading a freaking 15 round or a 10 round semi-automatic pistol can do the same amount of damage as these people who've gone in with AR-15s and done. Guns are a tool. People turn out to be the weapon. I don't know what y'all don't get about that. People don't need guns to kill people. They stab them, run over with cars, beat them to death with a pull stick or a baseball bat or a beer bottle. There's countless freaking ways that this happens, but you people choose to ignore that. Look at the cities with the highest gun control laws. And y'all saw it, well, the highest gun control laws fixes all gun violence. No. Places like Chicago and everything else have the highest crime rates and the strictest gun control laws. It doesn't freaking matter. That's another thing. You jackasses want to put in laws. We need more laws on guns. We need more laws on what you can get and how you can get it and when you can get it and who you can get it from and all this other crap. Laws are not going to fix this. Laws are not going to keep lawbreakers from getting weapons. Look at drugs. They're outlawed. How many people overdose a day? Drinking and driving. That's outlawed. How many people die in drunk driving accidents? Burglary, robbing, breaking and entering, theft, all that petty shit. It's all legal. But how many innocent civilians are shot by these lawbreakers with guns who probably have them illegally, who are probably repeat offenders that we keep letting out on the streets? Y'all don't think like that. I don't know where the hell y'all get the freaking dream that laws are going to keep bad guys from doing bad things. It's idiotic. It's pure stupidity, is what it is. Y'all are a bunch of freaking morons if you think laws are going to keep criminals from committing crimes. They're breaking the laws we have now. So why do you think they're going to pay attention to a freaking new one that we put out? All you're going to do is unarm the law-abiding citizens. That's all you're going to do. You're going to make us even more helpless than what we already are. I don't understand. And take mom driving the kids to soccer practice. Carjacker comes up, points a gun through the window, pulls mom out, shoots her in the head, and drives off with the kids. Well, I'll tell you what, I would rather that mom reaches into her purse and pulls out a .38 and blows the carjacker's freaking head off. And another argument that all you gun grabbers want to make, oh, well, see, that's y'all's whole attitude with the guns, is you just want to give everybody a gun and they can just shoot everybody. Yeah, I want to arm as many law-abiding, non-felon citizens as possible. So when the sacks of shit that keep getting out of jail, and all the repeat offenders, and all the damn gangbangers, and all this other bullshit that happens, when they try to pull the stunt that they pull, they get shot. I'd rather have a dead gangbanger, I'd rather have a dead robber, I'd rather have a dead rapist, or a dead child molester, or anything like that, instead of a dead innocent. Hell, me personally, I'd rather if somebody was trying to molest my daughter. I'm not saying give kids guns. You know, let's say high school age. You know, junior year, so, or college. You know, a lot of rape and all happens around that time. That they reach into their purse or their pocket and pulls out a frickin' .22 Magnum Derringer and blows a dude's frickin' balls off and takes him as a keychain and let this son of a bitch sit there and bleed out. Period. There is no excuse, and there is no middle line to this at all. There is no, well, only this certain type of weapon or only that. No, stay the hell away from my guns. And freaking, who was it, Biden? I think wanted to say, well, just use the double-barrel shotgun. Yeah, let's use a double-barrel shotgun. I'll tell you what, take just an average group of women. Take like 100 of them. Take them to a range. Take them to a gun range. Put a double-barrel shotgun in their hands. See how many can hold it and aim it and shoot it properly. And they can that AR-15. And let them do the same thing. See what their reactions are. And a lot of the robberies and all that happen, it's not just one person doing it. They come in groups. So if you have a double-barrel shotgun, boom, well, you miss on your first one, bam, you take him on your second one. But guess what? His buddy's come down the hallway with a frickin' 9mm. Or he's coming down the hallway with an MP5 that he bought somewhere off some frickin' crack-headed dealer. Y'all don't... Y'all want to make us more helpless. Why? Why the hell? That's like the school shootings and everything else. Why not arm the teachers? Why the hell not? And y'all want to make a world we have armed security guards. Yeah, they can't be everywhere at one time. This has been proven many a times. It can't be done. You can only have so many people in one place at one time. You can't be everywhere at once. But I tell you what, if freaking Miss Johnson, or whatever the hell her name is, reaches underneath the desk and pulls out a 38 or a 45 or whatever she decides to carry, and shoots the dude who busts through the door with an AK. Hey, it's a good day. But y'all want to say, well, what if it turns into just that old K corral in there, and y'all are just sitting there shooting everything? And you know what? Maybe that's right. Maybe there'd be more people lost. But I highly doubt it. Because first of all, if a shooter comes into a room and he's focusing on the group, and then the person over to his right or his left or whatever pulls out a gun and starts shooting, he's not going to look at her and then keep shooting at the crowd, or him and keep shooting at the crowd. No, he's going to focus attention on the person who's shooting at him. So boom, there's already right there saving lives, giving the kids or the innocent bystanders or whatever the chance to get the hell out of the way. But 9 times out of 10, I can guarantee you that if they're skilled enough and they're taught how to handle a weapon, the teacher or the professor or the bystander or whatever, it can go through and he can take out that shooter within the first 1 or 2 shots. He's not going to have a chance to take out any more people. But even if it did turn to the OK corral, and even if it did wind up causing more lives, why would you not want to at least give the innocents a fighting chance? A chance to defend themselves, a chance to go home to their families that night. But y'all don't want that. Y'all don't want to give them a chance. You just want to take away guns overall. And people, it's not going to work. That's all there is to it. It's not going to work. You're not going to stop criminals from doing bad things. If that happened, if it was that easy, then everybody who got a DUI their first time would never have a DUI again. People who rob somebody the first time would never rob anybody again. It's not how it goes. These people are repeat offenders constantly. Time and time and time again. It's the same people doing the same shit. And that's a whole other thing with our freaking justice system that I disagree with. Is these repeat offenders. They just keep getting out. Because of good behavior. Or well, the psychiatrist thinks that he's seen a change in them. Bullshit. Bullshit. I'm old school. I'm sorry. You kill somebody, you deserve to die. Period. Period. And going back to the whole constitutional rights, and you people want to say, well, the Constitution didn't cover AR-15s. You know, right? The AR-15s are military-style weapons. Yeah. You know what? Back in the day when they wrote the Constitution, they had a bunch of muskets. That was their military, and that was their hunting, and that was their self-defense. It doesn't say in the Constitution have the right to bear arms except for when technology advances itself beyond to a certain extent, and then therefore maybe that should only be held for the military. No, it doesn't frickin' say that. The people who don't want armed guards or want the teachers to have guns at their schools, because it's just bad. All these gun grabbers, all these senators, and everything else, who wants to take guns away, but yet they have armed security guards. It's funny, ain't it? Can't have an AR-15 to protect my life, or my family's life, but you can have an AR-15 to protect yours. The only difference is you're not a big enough person to do it yourself. You hire somebody to do it. I don't understand. I'm going to go a little bit off Ted Nugent here. Okay, let's say there was no Constitution. Let's say that we didn't fight our way away from a government of tyranny. Let's say that, boom, we were here one day. Everybody had 100 acres and $25,000 in a gun to protect it. Everybody had a gun. Now, if you're one of them anti-gun grabbers, law-abiding, never done anything wrong, nothing, decided to throw your gun away because you don't need it, do you think that the criminal across the way who knows you don't like guns isn't going to come and take your $25,000 and your 100 acres of land? still continue off Ted Nugent here. I am a free man. I do not need a person telling me that I do or do not have the right to protect myself. I do not need a person telling me that I can have the tools in order to protect my life or the life of my family. Period. I don't understand where y'all don't get that. I don't understand where you simply cannot get that me as a free man have the right to protect my life. There's bad people in this world, like it or not, and they're going to continue to do bad things. Wouldn't you rather be ready? Because you're already going to be caught off guard. I know I keep looking at myself on the screen and not on camera. Sorry. But I don't understand. What are you gonna do? I got a scenario for you. Everybody's like, all y'all want to say, well, call the cops. You know, they have guns and we can trust them. That's another thing. You know, and all you anti-gun people, somebody breaks into your house, don't call the cops because, hey, they're gonna shoot this son of a bitch. Man, you don't believe in that. So I don't know what you're gonna do. Freaking dial the little fairy in dreamland that you live in that this shit doesn't happen. Let's see if you can teleport up there real quick. Let's say that you did call the cops. Somebody broke into your house, you called the cops. Let's say the cops get there, let's make it fast. Let's say 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Maybe if you're lucky, they didn't get to you. But what if they got into your kid's room? What if that's where they broke in at? What if they killed your kids before the cops got there? Sexually assaulted, abused, strangled them. And you want to sit there and you want to tell me that you did the right thing by calling the cops? Instead of reaching in your nightstand and pulling out that Glock 40 or whatever and going in there and splattering his brains all over the wall? You did the fucking right thing? Yeah, this pisses me off. Because if it was just you in your own little freaking fairy tale world, that's fine. That's your choice if you want to die. But when you have a family and you have kids who depend on you to protect them, and you leave them helpless, you're a sorry ass. Period. And you want to sit there and say that you did the right thing? It cost your kid's life. But you did the right thing because you called the cops and curled up in bed? Give me a fucking break. I guarantee my situation, I'll repaint my house. I could repaint a wall. But you ain't gonna take my kids, you ain't gonna take my life, you ain't gonna take the things that I work for. Might not be vast and expensive, but my God, they're mine. I don't understand. I don't. Please, somebody, comment, share, send a video back, something. Excuse me. One of you anti-gun people, please, please, send me a response. Please give me some kind of valid freaking argument. And I guarantee I won't hear from a damn one of you, because you can't. There is no valid argument to take away my weapons. All that was self-defense and constitutional rights. That's not to go to me for my hunting. I feed my damn family with it. And that's what I think a lot of this is. I think a lot of this is all you freaking anti-hunting groups who jump on these damn mass shootings in order to push gun control laws even further. because it ain't working with a freaking Save the Damn Badger organization or whatever the hell y'all got going on. It's all exploit through other tragedies that happen in order to try to push your things through. You don't care about the kids who don't go home to see their parents, who just went to school like it was a normal day. You don't give a shit about that. You don't give a shit about the mom who got drug out of her car, shot in the head. God knows what was done to her kids. You don't care about the gas station clerk who's sitting there trying to work his way through college, who came through and shot by some fucking gang member for some initiation-ass bullshit ritual. You don't care about that. Because you want to save Bambi. I don't understand where you people get off. I don't understand where you get off telling me that I cannot shoot somebody who's trying to hurt me or my family or my loved ones. Or you know what? It doesn't have to be my family or loved ones. If I see somebody trying to rob a convenience store, or if I see somebody trying to pull somebody out of their car, anything else like that, it is my duty to step in as a freaking moral human being and help. People don't need guns to commit these crimes. But my God, when they do, it sure would help to have a friggin' gun to stop them from doing it. You make all these gun-free zones and these anti-gun zones where no guns are allowed. Has it worked in the past? Do you think somebody who's wanting to rob a bank or commit a mass murder for whatever twisted reason he has is going to walk up to this place and go, oh, it's a gun-free zone. Well, damn, there goes my day. Go back home and cook a fucking Hot Pocket? It's not going to happen, people. These things are still going to happen. You're not going to take weapons out of the hands of criminals. And my God, you're not going to take my weapons out of my hands. Period. I don't get what y'all don't get. Look at all the rioting and crap that goes on over some petty bullshit. All these buildings burned down, businesses burned down, broken into, thousands upon thousands upon thousands of dollars of loss. Me personally, if I was one of them business owners, I'd order every single one of my families with a freaking AR-15 and I'd set a front up in my shop. You touch a window and your ass is going down. Because that's my property. I have the right to protect it. I don't get what's so hard about that to understand. I don't understand why y'all think that it's just one guy always committing these crimes, and it's one guy always breaking into his house, and even if he has a gun, all he has is just a revolver with just one shot in it, or a single shot rifle. So all you need is a shotgun to defend yourself. No, these criminals buy these damn machine guns, automatic machine guns. And God knows what else they get their hands on. Anyway, I'm going to start wrapping this up. But my point is, it's a God-given right. I don't need the Constitution to tell me that I have the right to defend myself. But even so, that it's in there, that's even just another reason. Bad guys are going to keep doing bad things, whether you have a freaking law enforcement or not. Stop making yourself more helpless. Stay the hell away from my guns. I don't know what else to say. I don't... Oh, God, I know I've said that a million times, but it just... I can't begin to fathom where you people get this idea that guns are bad and just need to be... I don't know. Hell, respond. Tell me if I'm wrong. You can try, but you can't tell me that I'm wrong. Anyway, till next time, y'all. Have fun.